And his punter, Ethan Evans, gonna send this one away. And we're off from Baltimore. That's gonna be taken in at the 8. He dodged the tackle. All right, so we'll get this up to about the 30 before he goes out of bounds.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Lamar now from the gun. His first throw is an interception. DJ Turner comes up with it. Well, in case they hadn't paid attention in the narrative this week, Brock, let that be their final reminder. This is the league's #1 defense they're facing this time.
Yeah, these guys got to the stadium early. You're number one. You're playing with confidence. You're playing with juice. And you're playing to take the ball away.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
Here we go, son.
They've got a man in motion.
Go.
Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late. And this could have been much, much more exciting.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Turbo, sir.
Now it's Fields. And they touch him down. Looks to be about 4 yards short of the 6. Goes to the hurry up here.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
Extend. West right fit.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out.
Johnson. Right.
Fields now on 3rd. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
The Ravens in very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. This is complete. It's Matthew Golden. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Hey, report. Report. Ready.
First down. Here's Lamar. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They get 22 out of that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Offense in the hurry up here.
Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Right shot. Middle.
First down throw for Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So a nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. 2-2 Atwell, now to return it. He is rocked, that ball's free. And they steal it back on the return. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. No, we just don't see kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. Kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach, right at a young age. You're always coaching those guys, hey, the ball's going to come to you. The ball's going to come to you every single pitch. The ball's going to come to you. And these kickoff cover guys, they got to think in their mind every time is my chance to make a play, and they just did.
Working quickly here.
And the Baltimore first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Mitchell. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. And the Rams are there, and down he goes. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's third and goal.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
What a shot. Hey. Yeah.
Jackson has it, third and goal. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens pull that in front further, 13-zip. It's a Taz Walker touchdown. Here's Luke for the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Ravens drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Atwell now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Rams ready for this one. Here's first and 10.
Here we go, son.
Off play action, it's Fields. Gets this one to Blake Corum. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Here we go, son. Green 19, right? Minute.
Back to throw. Here's Fields. Forced out to his right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
Hey, Ken. Turn on, son. Angel. Alpha. Right.
Fields on third. This gets the first and more. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. So that connection for first will bring us to the end of the first. Our score, 14-0. We'll be back to Baltimore in just a bit. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Rams football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Same guy, Wilson again. And he's going to go down right along midfield stripe.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Here we go. 319, just what? Alpha. Right.
From the gun, it's Hall. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense to the line fast.
5-yard gain on the play. That's good.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. He set up the screen here for Hall. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
First down throw for Fields. That one connects. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams start to fight back with their first points of this game.
For the extra point.
Point after by Mevis is good. And the Rams chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Rams 7.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. He fields it from the 8. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Absolutely fires this one right side. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
Hey, Alpha, sit right. Cloud. 180. 180 right.
Second down, here's an option. Fighting for all he can, partner, but this play is not going to get past the line. It's going to be 3rd down.
Man, it is tough to fool this defense with how they just react to these plays, Kate. They held that line, QB keeper, it gets 0.
Alpha, sit right. 180. 180 right. Report.
Jackson now on third. Completes this one to Gray. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
No, we changed it.
Now Jackson on third down. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up 4th and 3.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
He is down to the 30-yard line. One of their best play calls of this game so far, Brock. 17 yards on 4th down. That gets him the first.
Baltimore, first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So first and 10 now from the 30.
180. Finish it up. Hey, left. We changed it. You at X.
From the gun, Jackson hits his running back. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. So one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Now Jackson. Into the hands of Walker. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's another Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
From the red zone now. Chased out to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually the only option left was to throw it away.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Now give it to Hill. And that's good for a few. It brings up third down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Alpha, sit hard. 180. Sit hard. 180. Sit hard. 180. Finish up.
Throw here, 3rd down. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
Oops, knocks it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break And heading out of break, well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of half.
Atwell now to return. This makes it up to the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
It's first and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining.
Here we go. Hey, Ken. Up. Up, let's go. You got a mini base. Hey, Ken. No mas. Right.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Here we go.
Fields on first down. Headed out right. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Here we go, son.
Here's Fields to throw. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And the Ravens will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return.
And what a huge bonus on top of the takeaway. Not only did you steal the possession, but you immediately, Kate, flip this field and give your teammates a golden opportunity to punch it in for 6. And if they score quickly, well, it'll put that opposing offense right back out there, still reeling from that interception.
And he gets in, touchdown! The Ravens will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown, his 3rd total score this game. They broke out the design, run from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Blake Corum now to return it. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10.
Here we go. Hey, 319, that's it.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Pass complete. 2-2 Atwell. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. Second down.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Caught quickly on the slant. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. A gain of 15 there. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First down from the 42.
319, yes, that. Hey, never mind, Monday. Delta. Tonight.
Fields out of the gun. Oh, he put everything he had into that. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Ravens get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now.
180. What? 180. Get a shot.
Mitchell gets it from the gun. Ooh, and the stop made awfully close to the marker and to midfield. It's going to be 3rd and short now from the 49.
Midfield. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Jackson on 3rd and 1. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, Kate, with the game that they've put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's a design run. Fields has it. Only able to get back to the line on that 1st down play, so no gain.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Let's go. Here we go. 19 wins. Here we go.
The play clock down to just 2 seconds, but we get a timeout call, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap and give to Hall. He's got a gain of 6 there. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast, but he was patient, he was explosive, he got a nice little gain on the ground.
To the line, here's 3rd and 3. Here's Hall once more. And they're not going to get it. Stop short of the line to gain. This is going to be 4th down now. Looking quickly here.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory.
And what a battle of wills we just got to see. Fighting in the trenches on a fourth down run. Trying to play conservative, keep it on the ground to power it across, but there was no overcoming a front, just as equally motivated to get off the field.
Now Jackson off the play action. Buying some time right. Cut near the goal line. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens could push this to a 4-score game as they take a 23-point lead. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, he'll look for him.
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Here we go, son.
They go right back to Hall. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Rams have the 1st down.
That's just not the guy. Defensively, if you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
So we're through 3 here. It's Rams football, and they're probably ready to just get this final quarter over with. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Good. 319.
Hall takes it straight ahead. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Hall running between the tackles. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it to 45.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Here we go.
Throwing from the gun here. And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, they've got a 1st down here. So they make the stop, but they do it with some illegal aid. The referees say there was interference that time.
This is why it is so hard to stop these offenses. It's hard enough to cover, right, obviously, without being penalized, but then you get a little bump, you get a little push, and now you get a 3rd down conversion via penalty.
And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Fields with a chance to run it here. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Can this offense get it done?
Here we go. Go.
Here's a give to Hall. There's one that's about 4, but he's still well shy of that marker. It's 4th down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.